guys, welcome to my video about Botox. What is it and is it safe for you? Botox is actually a brand name for a substance called botulinum neurotoxin type A. It's just become the most popular way to call this substance because it was the first brand to produce it commercially. It's produced naturally by a bacteria called Clostridium botulinum, hence the name. This bacteria is a well-documented and historical cause of food poisoning. You don't see it so much anymore, but that's to say it occurs naturally. In medicine and cosmetics, this substance is purified and isolated in a lab in a very complex series of steps. In most countries, this whole process is very highly regulated. We use it by injecting tiny amounts into the target area, which is usually a muscle, where it works. The substance itself binds to the nerve endings within the muscle and in very simple terms stops it from contracting. That's why it's most effective in wrinkles where when you frown or when you contract the muscle, the wrinkle appears. It stops this muscle from contracting and creating that wrinkle. It's less effective when lines already exist that's not necessarily caused by the muscle. The effects are not permanent because eventually the muscle and the nerve terminals recover and then the muscle goes back to working as normal, and that's why there are no known lasting effects of Botox. It is, however, suggested that the more frequently you use Botox in the same muscle area or in the same muscle group, that it takes longer and longer each time to recover. So the effects of the Botox treatment, so to speak, last longer. The key thing to understand is when you inject Botox, it's effective only exactly where it is injected. It spreads up to 1 centimeter around the point where the needle enters the muscle, but no further. So that's to say it doesn't enter into the bloodstream and doesn't pass throughout the body. And I think that's something many people are worried about. So when is it safe to use Botox? There are a lot of safe areas. Most well known in the face, so cosmetically for wrinkles, frontalis, so with the frown lines this way and frown lines this way, it's very common use. Or with crow's feet, there's a muscle around the eye that contracts and that causes fine lines here around the eyes. People use it for the nose when they have bunny wrinkles, where it wrinkles that way. Or in gummy smiles, I have a rather gummy smile. You can inject it to stop the lip from revealing so much gum. You can use it for jawline reshaping, where we inject it directly into this muscle, the masseter. There's a lot of uses for Botox. Overall, Botox is safe to use. It has very few, if any, side effects. The effects wear off. How long they last depend on how frequently someone gets it in that region. What is, however, dangerous is using unsafe Botox or getting a medical practitioner who isn't experienced. There are many fake or unregulated Botox products coming from particularly China and other parts of Asia, where the government agencies don't regulate as closely, and these are very dangerous. I don't advise anyone to use them. So in summary, is Botox bad for you? There is so far no suggestion that it's dangerous if used correctly. The way it's used cosmetically is very safe. Very small amounts are injected into the muscle and they wear off after a few months. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you have any other semi-medical questions you'd like me to make a video for, just leave a comment and I'll see what I can do.